All right, everyone. So today is Sunday. We haven't had a Sunday conversation in a minute. So I thought, why not address a couple things and let y'all know about some things that are going on or going to be coming on pretty soon. So sit back, relax, grab your coffee, y'all. This ain't gonna take long, I promise. Okay, so right off the bat, one thing I wanted to talk about today, I'm going to talk about three topics. First thing I wanted to talk about is the importance of you finding your own community. Now, what do I mean by this? I have found here on YouTube a community of like-minded gardeners across the YouTube world, so to speak. And those are all of my friends that are on the Coast to Coast collaboration videos. Those channels, those people are my community, along with you. But as far as people that I talk to regularly, that I can go to if I have questions on certain plants, things, methods, or just life in general, they have become part of my family, part of my community. And I think it's incredibly important. I always say this, you need to find a community within your radius, whether it's people at church, neighborhoods, people at work, family members, friends, whatever your community is. If you are really big into gardening, it is so helpful and so honestly needed to find your own community of people that you can share seeds with, that you can vent about being hit with pests or show off the fruits that you grow or the vegetables that you grow, or go to farmers markets together, go to gardening events together, just whatever it is that you are doing. I think everyone needs to have that community of people that you can rely on. And for me, it has become such a blessing to have a group of people that all across the country that have become literally an extension of my family. That's how I feel. I had Angela from the Hippie Chick Homestead here this past week. We walked around the garden. I showed her the garden. She's from Oregon. I would have never been able to meet her if it wasn't for YouTube, or Rick up in Cape Cod, or Brian out in San Diego area, or Bowtie Live Dave over in Destin, Florida, or D down in Southern Florida, or just anyone that have become part of this family that I have now in YouTube. And to be honest, a lot of y'all that comment, I know who you are, because when I see your comments, I see your picture, you're always commenting, you're always engaging in this community, and it is so helpful to me to have that kind of interaction. And I can only imagine what someone who doesn't get on YouTube, doesn't have a channel, what you feel when you're gardening and you have a question. Wouldn't it be great if you could just text someone, message someone, and be like, hey, are you having this issue? Hey, have you ever grown this plant? What's the trick to it? Things of that nature, right? So right off the bat, this was important to me. It's been on my heart. I wanted to do a specific segment of this video about the fact that you need to find your own community. And if you're going to become a beginner gardener, say for 2026, you're going all in, you're like, I am starting my gardening journey, my gardening story in 2026. Find 1, 2, 3, 12, however many people that you can get, and have that community that you will need as a beginner gardener, because there are going to be ups and downs as you start this journey. And you want to have that encouragement. And me, or us here on YouTube, encouraging you isn't quite the same as if you were sitting here beside me and I'm walking you through things and I'm teaching you and showing you and lifting you up. That is what you need on a daily basis for you in your life, in your circle, on your gardening journey. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is me stepping back just a little bit. November, December, by nature, literally by nature, gardening tends to slow down. Gardening channels tend to slow down. Gardening channel viewership, and all of that slow down, and rightfully so. I mean, it's the holidays. You've got other things to think about other than gardening, and especially if you're in the north where it's cold and nothing's growing, you're not thinking of gardening. But for those down in the south that have channels or that are still gardening, it doesn't stop for us. But this is also the time of year that, again, it's the holidays. So what I'm going to do starting this week at the airing of this video, I'm going to cut out the Tuesday videos until January. So for the next 6 weeks, I guess. And the main reason for that is simply, y'all, I'm running out of time. I'm not going to lie. November, December are always very busy for me, and there's not a lot growing, to be completely honest. There's only so many projects that I have now to do because I've kind of outgrown this garden, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Or not this garden, this backyard. And I just need a little bit of a break. Also, if I'm being completely honest, I am suffering burnout really, really bad right now, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute on why I'm so burnt out. But burnout is real, and if you're a new YouTuber or a new content creator across any of the social media sites, burnout will get you in such a place to where you don't, it's not, how do I say this? You're not finding the joy, so to speak. And I don't want that to ever come across in my videos or when I'm talking to people or anything else. So for November, the rest of November and December, I'm just going to cut out one of the 3 videos a week that I do. I will still be doing the shorts. I will still be posting a lot of shorts and all of those, but I'm cutting out one long form video, and it's just going to be the Tuesday video. I will still do Thursday and I'll still do Sunday videos, but that's going to give me a little bit of a breather. Let me kind of recharge a little bit, so to speak. And then once January hits, y'all, we're rocking and rolling into 2026. I will go over my plans for 2026 in a December video. I'm not ready to divulge all of that just quite yet, but 2026 is going to be a big year for this channel, I hope. At least for me, I am going to be pushing and doing things that I have not done yet, or I have not done as many yet. Not sure if that made sense, but I am going to step back just a little bit. And I think anyone who has done a channel for a long time will understand exactly how I'm feeling, what I'm dealing with, going through, because, you know, y'all, I work a full-time job. I got kids, a girlfriend, family, friends, you know, everything that we all have. And then I also do YouTube because I love interacting with y'all. I love showing y'all what I'm doing, what my life is going like at this day, age, whatever, and teaching what I'm doing, introducing y'all to different vegetables, different things, maybe different ways of growing peppers, just saying gateway pepper, Google it. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. So yes, I am going to step back just a little bit, sort of. Okay, so before I announce the final thing that I want to talk about, let's check out all these bees, y'all. We got this big old carpenter bee right here. Look at that thing, big old beast. We got one over here who's frozen from last night, I guess, just kind of chilling. There, look at the carpenter bee. And then we got honeybees. all the loofahs. Just realized I have a loofah up there I need to harvest. Got all these beans. Look at all those beans in there, y'all. A lot going on out here. This cardinal basil. Look at how beautiful that is, y'all. If you've never grown that basil, I highly suggest it. If nothing else, just for that right there. Look at the bees all over that cardinal basil. That right there makes me smile, like seriously. Okay, so the third and final thing I want to talk about in this video, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm looking all over the place. Let's step into my quiet place here, my Zen place. Okay, so about, I guess it was 2 months ago, I asked a question of everybody in one of my garden and the Bible series videos. If you all would want, basically that I was toying with the fact, or the thought, not a fact, the thought of posting a daily devotional in 2026. I got a lot of feedback, and a lot of positive feedback. The only negative feedback that I got from that question was just the timing of it and how much work it would be on top of doing 3 videos a week and 7 to 10, 12 shorts a week. So if you do the math on that, just in the YouTube videos, just the gardening videos, whether they're the long form videos or the shorts, I'm basically on a weekly basis doing around 15 to 16 in that range. So then adding on the daily devotional video for every single day of 2026, I had a few people reach out and be like, man, it's too much. You're taking on too much. It's an amazing idea and everything, but you're just taking on too much. So I did a lot of thinking, because I still felt this calling to do a daily devotional in 2026, starting January 1st and going all the way through December 31st of 2026. But I also had to understand and think, really think, man, are they, yeah, they're right. It is a lot. It is a lot. Let's be real. So I was praying and praying and praying, spitballing ideas in my head, and I came up with a way that I am going to be able to do this. So I will talk more about this specific point in December, but I am currently working on a daily devotion video along with a walk through the Bible in 1 year, or read through the Bible in 1 year video. It's going to be a series throughout the entire year. Again, I'm going to talk more about it in December. But when I mentioned burnout, y'all, burnout is real. Burnout is absolutely real. And if you've never done a video, you've never ran a channel, I'm also on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. It's a lot. It's a lot to take on, but it has to be a joy. And I do absolutely love doing it. And that's why I hate pulling back at all from what I'm used to doing. But I feel for my own sanity, I need to kind of recharge a little bit, because I've been going very, very hard on this project, on the 2026 daily devotional read through the Bible project. But I wanted to announce it today. I'm excited. We're 6 weeks-ish away from January 1st, and I plan to really dive deeper into what I'm talking about and how it's going to work in about a month from now. So about the middle of December, I'll put out a video where I talk about what I'm planning on doing in 2026, goals and everything for 2026, and not just goals for me, but goals for this channel, for all of us in this community. And that includes the Coast to Coast collaboration crew. We got a lot planned. I've got a lot planned. I got a lot of things going on up here, but I wanted to just kind of throw that out there to everyone. If you are interested, if you are interested in taking that biblical journey with me in 2026, please drop it in the comments. Let me know. I'm excited for it. It's been a passion to do. I've been working on it for quite a while, ish, and I think it's going to be fun for everybody. And I'm excited to share it. That's basically all I'm saying. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video, y'all. I hope it's a beautiful Sunday where you are. It's beautiful here. And I just hope you're spending it with your friends and family, enjoying the weekend, enjoying this time of year. I am full on in the Christmas spirit. I know it's not even Thanksgiving yet, but I am full on in the Christmas spirit. I am excited for this time of year. I just wish it would be colder. It's the middle of November. I'm standing out here in a t-shirt, actually kind of sweating because it's 80 something. It's going to be 80 something here today. I would like for it to be like high of 55 or something. You know what I mean? So yeah. All right, everyone. So that's the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you're going to drop me some comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And on that note, y'all take care. May God continue to bless each and every one of you. Truly, right now, this time of year, if you're not in this Christmas spirit, get in it. And I'll talk to y'all again real soon.